Why is Mr. Beast's video of 100 whales being hated in Africa? And I'll tell you why. 3 reasons why people are hating on Mr. Beast. The first reason that you must understand with Mr. Beast's philanthropy work is he does the work first and then he tells you to join him. And in this video, you find that the traditional method of philanthropy was you announce first of what you want to do. They see the problem, they announce what they want to do, like the likes of Bono, the likes of Madonna, the likes of Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, and all these big business people that pledge philanthropy in Africa. They do that. With Mr. Beast, it's different. He only tells you when he has already done the work. And it's kind of like something that is done underground, and then he announces once you've done it, and then he asks you to join in. And by the time he comes back, he's doing something totally different. Because in the previous videos that he has done the videos of making people who were deaf to hear, making people who were blind to be able to see, and a whole lot of things that he has done to people in Africa or different parts of the world. And he has not repeated the same thing. He has actually done one different thing after the other. That is a different path of philanthropy like no other. The second reason why people are upset with Mr. Beast is if you look at the philanthropy that others do, they work with proxies like UN, UNICEF, World Food Program, and all these other entities that are non-governmental organizations that are in Africa. And in so doing, that makes the job to be difficult because now you have to set up an office, you have to set up places where people are going to be staying, you have to create employment, you have to talk to the government, you have to get permissions, you've got to talk to the local communities, get agreements, and all lot of drama, which is the reason why aid takes time to come to Africa. And by the time it gets to the end user of that person's aid, sometimes it has exchanged hands and people have lost the money in the process. So with Mr. Beast, send his team, his manager, he looks at the situation, he sends him a video, this is what is on the ground, and they do the groundwork. When it's about to finish, they come, they shoot a video, and boom, they go. So it's a different kind of philanthropy, which is commendable in my view. Then the third reason why Mr. Beast's video is making people go crazy is the fact that in the traditional way of people doing philanthropy work, most people would do this philanthropy work, would go and do little philanthropy work, solicit a lot of money, and then they come back and they do a little bit of charity work. Like with televangelists that I know, Christian televangelists, they'll say we are building walls in Africa, and they have this mentality of let's save Africa, let's save Africa. Africa has got a lot of problems. People not having access to water, which is a problem of politicians not doing their job. But in this video, you then find out that Mr. Beast didn't have to wait for the government to approve nothing. He just went in straight to the people, the community that is involved in this whole problem, and he solves their problem. And that's it. And isn't it surprising that in Zimbabwe only got to know that Mr. Beast was in Zimbabwe when the video flighted? I don't think there's someone who picked it up that Mr. Beast and his team were in Zimbabwe. We only got to know it after it already left and after the video had flighted, which is pretty amazing because you know how politicians would do, or people who want to associate with Mr. Beast or to say, I'm the one who brought Mr. Beast here. But he went and helped the community, gave some children some bicycles, which was really nice. And in the end of the day, everyone was happy. Mr. Beast, was even saying that I know people are going to try to get me cancelled, but I've followed Mr. Beast from the first. What really made him to be viral was the first video that he did when he gave somebody $10,000. And that's how he got to be known as Mr. Beast and started creating different kinds of video. As I'm doing this video, he has uploaded a video which is now on 1 million plus views, where he was trapped inside a grave for about 7 days, which is really crazy. I'll never do that. But anyway, that was Mr. Beast for you. I'm not Mr. Beast. But anyway, I emulate Mr. Beast in his video, what you want to do. And he even said it at the end of the video that if somebody's not going to do it, I'm going to do it. If people are not going to, governments are not going to do it, philanthropists are not going to do it to save the community, I'm going to do it. Which means that he doesn't care what you guys think. He's fine. But anyway, what do you make of Mr. Beast's video? And what do you make of his strategy of doing work? And what people are saying, he's like a white messiah coming to save Africa. But the same people, they will be saying, we want investment in Africa. Isn't it that part of white messiah hypocrisy? See you on the next video.